Hello. Today I want to do a quick walkthrough of how you might manage your Facebook page and just a couple of quick hacks, especially if you want to post to your Facebook and Instagram at the same time, which I highly recommend. And because Facebook, the business page platform gets updated so often, it's always worth just refreshing this. I feel like I've posted this before, but we're going to go again. So just to be clear, when you sign up for Facebook normally, you sign up and you have what's called a personal profile, and that is really supposed to not be for business purposes. Now, over the time, things have changed, and Facebook's become aware that people do use their personal profile for business use. So there are some new features there, I notice. However, for the sake of accessing the most tools that you can for your business, I encourage you, if you have a business, to create a page. And a page has different functionality for ads and also just for content creation and integrating with Instagram and a heap of other stuff. So once you've made your page, you'll need to make a little a banner and pop an image in for the round picture, so the profile picture and the banner. I'll make sure I've done videos about those as well, but that is pretty straightforward, and I do recommend using the Canva template for the Facebook banner. And then depending on whether you're an organization or a single person, I think the profile picture, so the one that appears round, if you are a solopreneur and the service that you provide is interacting with you, then I think it's really important to have a picture there of yourself. Whereas if you have a business that is more focused on community or a movement or something like that, then I would recommend that your profile picture be your logo. And then the trick is how to get to your page once you are, you know, interacting in your Facebook. So you say you have made your page and then you kind of manage to get back to your profile because it automatically switches you between them. I'm going to just show you how to get in, okay? So just say it's a regular day and I've signed into my Facebook. Oops, let's get rid of that. So this is my Facebook, my personal profile. So the first thing I need to do is get over to my business page. So I can, if they've created a shortcut here for you, that's one way. But the most reliable way is to come up to this top corner and click this drop down, and then you will see other pages. So because I help other businesses, theirs appears as well. But this is my business page, and if you are like me and both your pages are called your name, then make sure you've got a different picture so you can tell which is which. This is my business page one, I know, because it's easier to see me. It's less arty. Now, what it will show you is what they call your feed. Now, if you're not really following any pages from your business page, you will probably see pretty arbitrary stuff here, like ads and just random stuff that they think the Facebook algorithm thinks that you should follow. And like none of this is very interesting to me, but I have gone in and I've intentionally followed a bunch of people who I am colleagues with or who I would like to be colleagues with who are also in my niche. And so you would do that just by searching. Let's go. I'm going to look for one of my colleagues, Shan Therapy. So I would just try and find her page, go to pages, and then make sure you're following that person. And then in theory, their feed, they should show up in your feed instead of all this blah blah. Um, but if you want to post something, this is actually not the best place to post from. So you can actually just click in here and you will get some features to create a post. But in terms of posting to Instagram as well, and also just having the best tools available for posting on your Facebook page, I don't think this is the best way. What I recommend is you come to the Meta Business Suite, which is hopefully clickable over there. And then we get a slightly different view. This is business.facebook instead of facebook.com. So this is the Facebook view, and this is the business.facebook view. And I really recommend this as a place to get used to because, oh, I'm in someone else's profile. Again, this is just because I help so many people. Let's get into mine. I'm going to go to this one. Right, so then I'll see my banner, I see my profile picture, but it has also been linked up to my Instagram. So if you haven't linked it up to your Instagram, do make sure you have done that because this is where the real ease is going to happen for your business posting, where you can just share from Facebook to Instagram. Now, I know some people think you need to optimize your content separately. Like you're going to have content for Facebook, content for Instagram, content for LinkedIn, but that is really for a massive organization. If it's just you running your business, I would recommend just use the same content. There are some exceptions. For instance, I do really like to do some text-only posts, but they only work on Facebook. If you want to share a text only on Insta, you might need to do one of those carousel posts, where you swipe across and you would put the text into the images. So that's one exception. And very long videos. I don't know if they'll post very long videos over to Instagram for you. They've sort of, I don't know, they seem to have eliminated that. So you can post text only and very long videos on Facebook and not on Instagram. But for most other content, which would be those reels, which are, the portrait style videos and just regular posts. Let's have a quick look at this and see. So this is just an image with text on it. This is another just image. This one is an image. So these are all just image posts. Interesting to look that image posts are still high up on people's radar. These are all image posts. This is multiple images, which would show up as a carousel. Finally, a video, but this is an ad. So I'm interested that it's not feeding me more videos. Very interesting. I would have thought video would be the top thing, and perhaps that's because they have a whole separate tab for Reels, which I actually don't want to go down a Reels wormhole, but maybe that's why they're not showing them in the main feed. So back over here. Business.facebook. And this is a great place. I love clicking on the content tab. Let's do that. Because really, just because it gives me a slightly different view and I like it. I like that view. So when you find a page that you're quite used to, also I can look back, see how my things are performing. I love that. So when you find a spot, whether it's this one or the previous Business Suite page, and it's one that you want to keep, you just grab this. If you're on Chrome and you want to make a bookmark, you grab this little toggle, click on it, and drag it down to your bar. And then it's always going to take you straight there. Like if I open a new tab, I can just click this button. It's going to take me straight to that content view of my Business Suite page. And I think this is a great thing to have handy. Don't want to wait for that to load. And I love this because it shows me a whole heap of stats. Like the watch time, that's interesting. And there's 3-second views, 1-minute views. It'll show me likes and reach and all kinds of stuff. So I can very quickly see how my content's performing and do comparisons to see, which ones are performing better. And that will help me later in later stages when I'm deciding what content I want to polish a bit more and take to a new level. Yep. And then this is the bit I love is there's create a reel button, or I can create a post and there's a drop down where I can choose different things. I can create a story. Yep. I can do different things. So I love either creating a reel or creating a post, and I just click that. And if I'm creating a post, it can be a video or an image. But if I'm creating a reel, it only lets me upload a video. And this is where you should see that you can choose whether it goes to both or just one. So say you're doing a text only one, you can just untoggle Instagram for this time. But I just find this really easy. I just upload my content, put my caption in, and I can also schedule. So I often get on a run with my content and I'm like, oh, right, made one, let's go again. And I just get my momentum. So when that happens, rather than posting them all on the one day, I will often schedule them and I can just choose different days for Facebook and Instagram if I want, or I can just let the robot choose active times, like when my followers are active, which is really nifty. And oh, excuse me. I can also usually share to my story, and I may have already done that. There's another button. Maybe that's for Reels. I think it's really fun if you can share to your story to do that. And yeah, then you will just click post or schedule depending on whether you've set it ahead or whether you're going to post right away. So if I toggle this off, then it should happen that my publish button will come back, but maybe no content, no publish button. Um, what else would I want to show you? Back here, when you're logged in, there's that Meta Business Suite button, and there's also the Meta Business Suite here in this drop down. And so just in case this is being unreliable, you can get to it through here. And what else is lurking in this little side Barbie that we might want to see? Oh no, that's all they've got for us. Hmm. What else would I say about this? Perhaps that's all, just to keep it simple for now, just to focus on how to post, how to get to that Facebook business suite zone. Oh, let's just do one more thing of how to toggle back to your personal account because now you're kind of locked into your business page. And even if you type something in here like, let's go to this business group that I love, heart-centered, soul-driven entrepreneur. Oh, let's just do that. And it's a group. So say I go to this group, um, I get confused sometimes and it says, oh, it won't let me join. I know I'm already a member of this group, but you just might be trying to view something and realize you can't. And then I'll go, oh, because I'm still in my business profile. So then I just click this little thing and toggle back to my personal profile, and then this group will be available for me again. Actually, it's just popped me into my groups tab and not into that actual group, but anyway, I'm back into my profile. I can post as me, Natasha, the girly, instead of the business girly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that is a major confusion sometimes getting between your personal and your business profiles. Share some content, tag me or message me and show me what you posted. I'd love to see it. I hope this is helpful. I hope you have a beautiful day and I'll see you soon. Bye.